Now, the next person I'd like to recognize has injected more passion and horsepower into Ford vehicles than anyone else on the planet. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Carroll Shelby.
Thank you, Mark. Good to see you. I'm a little wobbly. Well, we put 3 cars together since we started a few years ago. They've all been successful, and now we're coming out with something that beats them all. It's something that we're all very proud of. We're going to show it to you today, and I think every one of you will like it. Thank you, Mark.
All right, let's show the folks.
My name's Carroll Shelby, and performance is my business.
The original Mustang was Secretary's car, sold for $23.95. I didn't think that it would be possible to take the Mustang and turn it into a muscle car, performance car, to the extent that we did. But we wound up with 375, 400 horsepower, and we got it so that it really was an amazing automobile. An automobile makes a name doesn't make an automobile. We used to build a race car that we adapted for the street. With the new one, it's a street car that you can take out to the racetrack. I drove the car on the track today. I think it's going to be a sensation. Got over 500 horsepower, and it's well balanced. That's everything that you could ever dream of having.
So, ladies and gentlemen, meet the king of the road. And like Carroll said, its 540 horsepower makes it the most powerful production Mustang that we've ever built. And Shelby and Ford are going to build 1,000 coupes, and they're going to arrive in showrooms next spring. And with its Ford Racing Power Pack, its sharper suspension, and I'd call it a rowdy suspension, it's going to make a statement even more dramatic than the original did 40 years ago when Carroll announced it here at the show in 1967. And Carroll, I love the story that you tell me around how you got the name for this car. So why don't you tell the crowd the story?
Okay, that's one of the things that I'm kind of proud of at our little company, our cooperation with Ford, Shelby Automobile with Ford. Together, we can do things quite rapidly. I came into Lee Iacocca's office 45 years ago, and Henry Carlini that worked for him says, "You look here, GM is building a car called the King of the Road, a 427 Corvette." I said, "No joke." He showed me the brochure, said, "Yeah, they're introducing it in a couple of weeks." I picked up the telephone there in his office, called my trade dress lawyer, and says, "Is King of the Road taken?" He said, "I don't know, I'll let you know in the morning." I said, "I'll have a new lawyer by in the morning, you better let me know it now." He called back in an hour and says, "No, it's not taken." I said, "You better be there at 8 o'clock in the morning and take the name King of the Road, get the trade dress." With that, I called 3M. I said, "Hey, tool up, we'll go make the decals for the fenders. GT500KR. I said, "I'll let you know in the morning how many we need." He called back, says, "We have it." I called 3M, says, "Go to work. Build us a couple hundred of those, make us a couple hundred of those." I called California, I said to our production manager, I said, "How many GT500s we making this week?" He says, 25 convertibles, 25 fastbacks. I said, "There'll be GT500KRs and you start building them this afternoon." They bring $20,000 to $200,000 more than the others. I can't tell you why, but that's the way we do things together. Thank you.
Thanks, Carroll.